Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to the channel, where we meticulously track the intricate and often dramatic workings of the British royal family. Today, we delve into a story of unprecedented significance, a moment where personal feuds and deep-seated differences were, astonishingly, set aside for the greater good of the crown and the protection of the next generation. We are discussing a truly remarkable development concerning two figures whose relationship has been defined by tension and controversy for years. His Majesty King Charles III and his disgraced younger brother, Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor. In a move that few commentators predicted, the king has signed off on a meaningful, perhaps even historic, agreement with the former Duke of York. This pact signals a definitive end to Prince Andrew's formal royal life, while simultaneously cementing the future roles of his daughters, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie. Before we fully immerse ourselves in the details of this consequential arrangement, do remember to like this video, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you never miss our deep dives into the world of royalty. Your support helps us continue to bring you the most detailed analyses. The context surrounding this agreement is absolutely crucial. The year 2025, as many of us remember vividly, evolved into a period of profound difficulty for the House of Windsor. The challenges were twofold and immense. On the one hand, the nation and the Commonwealth rallied around the monarch as he bravely faced his ongoing battle with cancer, a private health crisis that brought genuine concern and sympathy from the public. On the other hand, this poignant display of national unity was constantly threatened and, at times, tragically overshadowed by the relentless stream of scandals surrounding his brother, Prince Andrew. For months, the relentless scrutiny and the lingering association with the former Duke of York's past actions continued to cast a heavy, unwelcome shadow over the diligent and often crucial work undertaken by the dedicated working members of the royal family. Queen Camilla, Prince William, and Princess Catherine, before her own health challenges, Princess Anne and Prince Edward were all striving to maintain the dignity and purpose of the monarchy, only to have their efforts repeatedly undermined by the ceaseless, negative press swirling around the disgraced prince. The internal pressure on King Charles to decisively resolve this lingering issue became insurmountable. The sovereign, ever mindful of the public mood and his duty to the institution, clearly heard the widespread pleas and demands of Britons across the nation. He recognized that for the monarchy to move forward with stability and clarity, a final and permanent severance was necessary. And so, on the pivotal date of October 30th, King Charles III delivered what can only be described as a royal bombshell concerning his younger brother. On that date, the palace confirmed the decisive action. Prince Andrew's remaining royal titles and honors, those vestiges of his former life of service that had somehow clung on, were definitively and irrevocably taken away. This act was the final constitutional nail in the coffin of his public career, marking a complete and unambiguous end to his status as a royal figurehead. But the decree did not stop there. The former Duke of York was also mandated to leave the disputed and highly significant property known as the Royal Lodge in the coming days. This is not merely a change of address. It represents a permanent, physical exit from the geographical heart of the royal estate, and, symbolically, from the inner sanctum of royal life. The Royal Lodge, steeped in history, served as the longtime home of the Queen Mother and has been Andrew's residence for 2 decades. His departure is a profound and visible demonstration of his banishment from the core family structure and its official trappings. However, amidst this necessary, painful, and very public act of institutional discipline, a fascinating and deeply moving element of familial loyalty emerged. Despite the immense personal tensions and the constitutional necessity of removing Andrew from the public stage, the monarch made it absolutely clear that he was not prepared to sacrifice his nieces, Andrew's beloved daughters, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie, at any cost. King Charles, a man who has always prioritized the future stability and continuity of the crown, recognized the inherent unfairness of allowing the negative aura surrounding their father to permanently taint the lives and potential public service of these two intelligent and capable young women. An insider, speaking anonymously to the Daily Mail, provided crucial insight into the private workings behind this monumental decision. The source revealed that the King and Prince Andrew, despite their deep and mutual disagreements over the years, reached a rare and profound consensus. They agreed to an explicit pact to protect the York princesses from the corrosive, negative shadow cast by their father's past. The source stated with striking clarity, "It is perhaps one of the few things that His Majesty and Andrew agree on." This statement underscores just how fraught their relationship has been, making this shared commitment to Beatrice and Eugenie's future all the more remarkable. This agreement is rooted in a fundamental parental and monarchical desire. Both Charles and Andrew, in their respective capacities as sovereign and father, want what is unequivocally best for Beatrice and Eugenie. Crucially, their agreement extends beyond mere protection. It includes a pragmatic recognition of their potential value to the crown. The insider further noted that the king and the former duke also agree that the princesses can play an important, helpful role in public life. This shared understanding, this fragile truce forged in the crucible of scandal and illness, has now translated into tangible action. King Charles is not merely offering lip service or vague assurances. He is actively honoring his end of the deal. In a clear and unmistakable message broadcast to the world, the York siblings have recently received key public honors and appointments, which serve as definitive proof that their standing as blood royals and their capacity for dedicated public service remain firmly unchanged and fully endorsed by the reigning monarch. Let us examine these appointments in detail, as they are not random. They are strategic and deeply symbolic moves that integrate the princesses into the most reputable and essential philanthropic arms of the royal family. First, we turn our attention to Princess Beatrice, the elder of the two sisters. In a highly significant announcement, Beatrice has been named as the deputy patron of Outward Bound. This is far more than a ceremonial title. It places her squarely within a global network dedicated to experiential education and youth development. Outward Bound is a globally respected UK-based charity that focuses on helping young people realize their potential through challenging adventures in the wilderness and the natural environment. Its programs are designed to build resilience, foster leadership skills, and instill a sense of service and community in participants, often those facing significant disadvantages. The true weight of this appointment, however, lies in her new working relationship. As deputy patron, Princess Beatrice will be operating directly alongside her uncle, Prince Edward, who holds the senior role of royal patron of the organization. Prince Edward, the Duke of Edinburgh, has long been revered within the family and by the public for his quiet, steadfast dedication and his scandal-free commitment to charitable work. By placing Beatrice in a working partnership with Edward, King Charles achieves multiple objectives. Firstly, it offers Beatrice a seasoned mentor whose integrity is beyond reproach, ensuring that her involvement is guided by the highest standards of royal duty. Secondly, it visually and functionally integrates her into the core, trusted circle of working royals, signaling to the public that she is operating under the direct supervision and mentorship of a respected senior member of the family. This move effectively insulates her from any residual negative associations and anchors her official role to a pillar of the contemporary monarchy. The appointment is a profound vote of confidence. It suggests that the king views Beatrice not merely as a family member to be protected, but as a genuine asset ready to step up and contribute meaningfully to the institution's public work, echoing the pragmatic, duty-bound ethos that defines his reign. Now, let us consider the equally significant role being undertaken by Princess Eugenie. Her endorsement comes directly from the charitable heart of the king's own philanthropic empire, the King's Foundation. The King's Foundation is the organization that embodies Charles's lifelong commitment to education, sustainable communities, heritage, and traditional crafts. It is the flagship charity of the sovereign, reflecting his most cherished interests and deepest beliefs regarding environmental stewardship and architectural preservation. The foundation recently shared photos that drew considerable public attention, showcasing Princess Eugenie's active involvement. The images captured her participating in a mentoring session for a specific, high-profile initiative known as the 35 Under 35 program. This program is dedicated to nurturing emerging talent and providing essential guidance and support to young entrepreneurs and future leaders across various fields, particularly those aligned with the foundation's focus areas. Princess Eugenie attended the session not as a passive observer, but as a hands-on mentor. Her active participation in a program so closely associated with the king himself is arguably the most powerful form of endorsement possible. By featuring her prominently and publicly in this capacity, the King's Foundation, which speaks for the monarch's passions, is sending an unequivocal message that Eugenie is a valued, trusted contributor to the King's personal vision for the future. Her role as a mentor suggests that she is seen as possessing the maturity, experience, and platform necessary to genuinely guide the next generation. This is a pragmatic assignment. It utilizes her personal connections and her genuine interest in art and environmental causes, allowing her to serve in a way that feels authentic and impactful. The combination of Beatrice's integration into the Outward Bound network alongside Prince Edward and Eugenie's hands-on work with the King's Foundation speaks volumes. These are not merely token roles handed out to appease a distraught father. They are strategic, high-visibility positions within key royal patronages. They are concrete evidence of King Charles III executing the agreement he struck with his brother. This entire episode reveals King Charles III to be a monarch of profound pragmatism. While he has demonstrated the necessary ruthlessness to enforce institutional discipline, the removal of titles, and the eviction from the Royal Lodge, he has simultaneously shown a deep, compassionate understanding of familial loyalty and the long-term health of the monarchy. The decision to protect and empower Beatrice and Eugenie ensures that two members of the younger generation, who are untainted by their father's controversies, remain available for public service. In an era where the monarchy is attempting to slim down its core working numbers, retaining two dedicated and well-liked princesses, who are in the direct line of succession, is a shrewd strategic move. Their continued visibility and proven capacity for meaningful work add invaluable depth to the pool of royal representatives. This dual action, the decisive closure of the Andrew era and the simultaneous elevation of the York princesses, marks a significant milestone in Charles's reign. It demonstrates his ability to balance the harsh demands of the crown with the softer necessities of family, ensuring that personal tragedy does not become institutional failure. The agreement reached between the estranged brothers, focusing solely on the welfare and future of the princesses, stands as a testament to the enduring power of family ties, even when strained to the breaking point. It reminds us that beneath the titles and the gilded cages of royal life, there remains a commitment to the next generation. In conclusion, what we have witnessed is not just a news story about titles and residences. It is the unfolding of a critical constitutional and familial pact. King Charles has finalized the painful process of separating Prince Andrew from the structure of the monarchy, while simultaneously guaranteeing that Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie will continue to have meaningful, endorsed roles in public life. The appointments to Outward Bound and the King's Foundation are the clearest possible message. Their status as royals, capable of great service, remains indeed unchanged. This event certainly gives us much to reflect upon regarding the future structure of the monarchy and the difficult choices faced by the sovereign. What are your thoughts on this unprecedented agreement? Do you believe King Charles made the right strategic decision by protecting and promoting Beatrice and Eugenie? Please share your opinions and insights in the comment section below. We always appreciate hearing your perspective on these complex royal matters. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more in-depth royal reporting, and join us for our next celebrity update where we will be tracking the latest developments from the world of the British royal family. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you again very soon.